Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sense of Humor podcast, where we talk anything pop culture or anything that interests us. I am your host, Tyler, or Multimite, and my co host here, Phantom Voyager, or Travis.
Hello, everybody.
Alrighty, everything's sounding good, so we are good. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a week, but yeah, we're back. It's good to be back. We're also back in the podcast room. I know last week we had some technical difficulties, so we couldn't really use it. But we're back, and we're back to using this. And yeah, how you been, Travis? To start some small talk.
Um, I'm doing pretty good. My work's been, I've been doing a lot more alignments lately, which is fun because I enjoy doing them. It's just been this month, and at least I think maybe half of next month is going to be a very busy month for work. Going into winter season, so everyone's wanting to swap out their summer tires or fall tires for winter season tires. And so there's a lot of tire swaps. There's a lot of people buying newer tires. So we looked at the numbers for our whole company, and our store sold 385 tires more than any other store, which is good, really good, but it didn't feel so good doing the tires. But other than that, work being work, um, did a lot of deep cleaning around the apartment, a lot of donating clothes to homeless people and just to random shelters for the clothes we don't use. Um, and then just spruced up the place a little bit. And other than that, just life.
That's honestly pretty awesome, dude. That's really noble of you. Cause yeah, like I feel like especially me, like occasionally, like I feel like um I don't what's the word? I don't look at it as a blessing sometimes, like the way I live, because a lot of people don't have that privilege to have a nice life, like, and to donate to the homeless and everything. That's really awesome. And then in
Yeah.
terms of work, yeah, like I'm not excited for winter slash the rush to come, but
Yeah. It's not that fun, but it's okay.
yeah. Also, there is a little bit of an echo,
Oh
but
no, let me fix that. Or at least I'll try.
yeah, it's all right. Um, I got some kind of pop culture news though. I think you'll be excited about this one. There's actually a couple of things really, but I think the one you'll probably be excited for is there was some leaked, like two fans got on the set of the live action Legend of Zelda movie set and took
Oh,
some videos of the characters, and we got to see
no.
Zelda, and we only got to see the back of Link, but his costume looks pretty like
Basic.
accurate.
Oh,
So
okay, that's cool.
yeah, no, I think you and all the other Legend of Zelda fans are gonna be hyped. I admittedly really wish I was into those games or even grew up with them really. I only ever really played the first one, never beat it, but
They're
um
fun. I like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. Those are my favorites. I'm wondering actually if it's going to be a movie or if it's going to be like his TV series, like One Piece was, or if it's going to be like a short movie or something like that. And I wonder what
no,
game they're going to design, like base it around.
so what the guy who was explaining the video, he said that Zelda's outfit kind of looked like the one from Breath of the Wild.
That
Now,
makes sense.
time-wise, I don't know what that means. Like I don't know like the timeline of Legend of Zelda, but I also do know it will be a movie, like it'll be a
Oh,
theatrical
sweet.
release, and um that'll bring me to the next kind of bit of news before we move into the topic. But
Okay.
um They, what did I see? Like, I think the Link design that they went with, I'm pretty sure that's just the original design. Like, whatever terms of original. Like, it's not like Toon Link, it's the Link after that, basically. Like the taller, more mature looking Link kind of design.
Okay.
And then yeah, no, I don't know if you ever played this one because you recommended two of them. You said Twilight Princess and what was the other one?
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. What
hmm
about Majora's Mask? I've heard a lot of good things about that one too. Did you ever play that one?
No, I've seen a lot of people and heard a lot of people talk about it. I haven't. I've wanted to. It seems like a really interesting one. Um, I never did. It came out in 2000.
2000. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, maybe I'll go back and play some of the games just for the sake of like like actually wanting to be
I
a part
mean,
of that franchise in sort of
Zelda
ways.
Ocarina of Time came out in 1980 or 1998.
What console was that released on? Was that the GameCube or when was the 1990
It
or was
was
that the
on an
or
action
was that the
adventure game for the
N64?
Nintendo 64. Yeah,
Okay, it was
I had it on
N64.
my 3DS though, so
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I had a 3DS as well, so I'm wondering if they have those games on Switch. I bet they do. I just need to like I need to get another Switch cuz I actually gave my Switch to my dad because he grew up on a lot of those games more than I did. And the one game that I really wanted to play because of it was is on Xbox, which is Mega Man. Like those games are on Xbox, so I was just able to play them anyways.
Mm.
But I did play a lot of Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart when I did get the Switch though, because those were some of my favorite like Nintendo exclusives. Like I love those games, and I even for Super Smash Bros. I got the or I don't know if it was a DLC you had to buy, but it was the Steve and Alex characters that you could get for Super Smash Bros. From Minecraft, which I thought was interesting. But
Mm.
yeah, no, I really love those games. I like it makes me want to get like a Nintendo product just to play those games again. Which actually brings me to the next thing, which is the trailer for Super Mario Bros. Galaxy, which they
I saw
dropped.
that.
And then they announced the actor for Bowser Jr. and Rosalina. Rosalina is played by Brie Larson. I can't remember who played Bowser Jr. though. And also on top of that, like,
Yeah.
did you watch the trailer by the way?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, who else thought when Bowser Jr. appeared was that not the Prowler theme from Into the Spider
Oh,
Verse? Like
100%. That's what I thought
yeah,
too.
like brrr, and I'm like, why is why are they that had to have been an error. Like, there's no way unless like the same people that worked on Into the Spider Verse were like, yeah, we could do that for Bowser Jr. as well. Like, granted, he pretty much had the same colors as Prowler, but also like like the stuff that covered him. I know it's from Mario Galaxy, I think, or I can't remember which game my brother told me because I that's the other thing about like me and Nintendo is like in terms of like timeline, I was very picky and choosy about which games I would play. I
Mm.
never like followed sets of games. I grew up with like a lot of the Mario Bros, like the one like the classic ones, like Super Mario Bros. 2 before it was called like New Super Mario Bros. And stuff. Um and then I played the one on the DS where it had like the Mario versus Luigi, and me and my brother would sync up on our DSs and play that, or like Super Mario Bros. Wii, like the one where they had the helicopter hats. I thought like that
Mm.
was the coolest shit
Okay.
ever.
I
But
mean, I never really played much of the Mario games. I mean, I played a little bit. I played Smash Bros. And I played Mario Kart. I played Luigi Mansion for a little bit. Um, I think I played just like I don't know what Mario it was. It's just a normal Mario where you could just run in a straight line, hop up and down. I don't know which one it is. It's just a Mario game.
Yeah, no, that's totally valid. I wish
I
I was
like
more
Mario. I just
into
don't play it.
Mario. Yeah, I wish I was more into Mario Galaxy for the sake of this new film. Because I played the first one, but being a little kid at the time, I was just like so overwhelmed by like how it was a completely different formula than the normal Mario games that I would play, which were like the what are they called? The one where it's just 2D and you run
Oh
like
yeah.
platformers, like it
Hmm.
was a platformer. Which reminds me that was another game that I really loved playing was Paper Mario. I loved playing Paper Mario, and then yeah, there was also Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. Grew up loving that one as well. But anyway, so like that all came out and there's a bunch of lore behind that and I need to definitely catch up on that or at some point. Maybe I'll just borrow my dad's Switch and borrow my previous Switch and play some old Mario and even Legend of Zelda games just for the sake of like catching up with everybody. Cause like I feel like when it comes to pop culture, you'd think I would be into like those kinds of franchises, like just how big they are, like how extensive. But
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the kind of guy that's like into the very niche shit. Like I feel like I always kind of pick the shorter end of the stick on some things. Like I know I'm into popular stuff, like Spider-Man's a pretty good example. Like I don't think I've ever really been into a super niche superhero um to where like they don't have their own movie or something. So like there's stuff like that and I can't completely yeah, say that I'm completely niche, but um yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Do you got any pop culture news?
Um. No, not really.
Oh,
Just
really?
been talking Marvel and nerdy, geeky stuff at work, but nothing really pop culture. My friend went to go see Predator Badlands. I wanted to, and he said it was really good, and so him and I are probably gonna go see that maybe. Um, I did watch the Conjuring movie, The Last Riot. I love the Conjuring series. I love the like the real life actor or investigators. They're really cool. They're both passed away, unfortunately. But anyways,
Oh,
I
unfortunate.
I watched the movie, and it's really interesting because I mean it's already out. It's been a while. Do you plan on watching it?
The Conjuring?
Yeah.
Probably not, to be
Okay, cool.
honest,
Then I'll
but
spoil it.
yeah.
So basically, short story short, their first case ever to exist, like together ever, it was a demon that like came after them and then their kid. And then their very, very, very last case that they ever did was the same demon from the very first case because they ran away from that one because they're so scared of it. Obviously, it's their first one, but it's really cool to think that their first case tracked them all the way to the end and just made them stop. I think it's kind of cool.
That was pretty cool. Like I love stories that are kind of a continuation, especially if they're going to pull from old stuff. Like in most cases, like I
Yeah.
think a good example where it's not a good case is bringing Palpatine from Star Wars back alive from episode 6. Like that was
Hmm.
really stupid, but that's just me. Um I guess there was technically one other thing in terms of like pop culture news, but I'm actually going to kind of bring it up now going into
Okay.
the topic because the original topic idea I had was going to be Five Nights at Freddy's because
Oh,
of
I
the
like Five
sake
Nights at
of
Freddy's.
this. Yeah, it's probably the most I've delved into lore, I would say. and you know that for a fact.
Oh
Like
yeah,
our whole friend group knows that. Like I would draw it, talk about it, watch it, play it, like
you're part of the reason why I
everything you
got
can
into it.
imagine. Yeah. And I mean even to this day, like I will go back and rewatch Markiplier play it, or I'll watch Matt Pat explain the lore from the game theorists. Like
Yeah.
I it's such a annual thing for me now, like where I'll just go back and do that, and then I'll start drawing it again from time to time. Like I've even I even started drawing my own animatronic at one point, and
Uh,
maybe I'll post that.
Pretty
But
cool.
that was the original topic. I didn't know how familiar you were with it, and I would the reason why I was gonna do it was because of the FNAF 2 movie, which comes out in December, which I got that day off so I could go see
What
it
day is it
opening
on?
night. I think it's December 2nd. Is it December 2nd?
I hope it's on a
Or,
Friday.
there it is. Oh, wait, no, it's December 5th, which is a Friday, and I got December 4th off so I could go see it opening night.
Well, sweet. I might have to go
Um,
see it then if it comes out, or when it comes out.
yeah,
But no, I mean, I
yeah,
do know
no,
a decent amount about Five Nights at Freddy's. Not like you, but I know a decent
yeah,
amount of lore.
and I probably don't even know a lot because like even rewatching a lot of Matt Pat's videos, it was really about um I would say like just overall overlapping lore that just continually like kept on going and going and going to the point where like it stopped becoming interesting and became more convoluted. Like I still think it is interesting, and I still think that Scott, the creator, can make a good story with it. Like I thought the first movie was good. I know a lot of people didn't because there wasn't enough quote unquote lore for it. And on top of that, they added a bunch of new elements. But I enjoyed it. I really did, and I'm excited for the second movie because the second game is actually my favorite in the franchise. Um, so, but
Yeah, I
anyway,
thought the first one. Anyways, keep going with your
no, go
topic.
ahead and say what you were gonna say.
No, I was just gonna say like I just really like the movie. Like I thought the
Oh,
movie
you did
was
like the
it's
movie.
yeah, like I at first like yeah no you when you went to go see it you told me not to go in expecting it to be like the game, which
Mm.
I mean even that even though it wasn't I still enjoyed the um the movie and I thought it was really good. I mean I still rewatch it every now and then. But
Yeah, no, I definitely need to rewatch it for the sake of the new movie. But yeah, no, I'm glad you liked it, and maybe I'll bring that up again next time I talk about it. In fact, I think my week will either be the day after it comes out or the week before it comes out. But to the actual topic though. So I don't know if you've seen me like what I've been streaming like pretty much the past week and past 2 weeks almost actually. But um let me see, hang on. But anyway, I've been streaming a lot of Call of Duty recently. I've been streaming a lot of Modern Warfare like the 2019 one. I've been streaming the story modes because I really want them to do a fourth one, and instead they decide to make Black Ops 7. Um, and that's kind of what we're gonna talk about. Not me streaming, but Black Ops 7. Have you
okay.
heard anything on about it?
Um I'll be 100% honest. I love Call of Duty. I love it. It seems like it's always been a fun game as a childhood or growing up for me and everything, and I still enjoy it. I just feel like most of the games are copy paste, and sometimes they just only add maybe a little small handful of weapons and two or three maps, and it's just a different title with a slightly different story or whatever. And I mean, I granted, it's cool. I think literally the only thing I care about Call of Duty wise is the zombies and the story about the games. Um,
I
but I have
I
not
agree with you
heard that
there.
much about Call of Duty 7. I've heard a lot about Battlefield.
I was gonna say, so yeah, I do agree with you on that. Like looking back, I feel like I would have only played the campaigns for both Modern Warfare 2 and 3 if I had known, yeah, like you said, it was just kind of like a copy and paste. But I do love those stories enough to where I will be buying like a fourth one if they do a fourth game,
Yeah.
which I'm hoping they do because here's the bad news. So, for those of you who don't know, Black Ops 7 is actually a continuation of Black Ops 2. So, not
Oh,
even,
I love Black Ops 2.
yeah, it's, but here's the thing.
Hmm.
So, it's not a continuation of 3 or 4 or Cold War or 6. It's a
What?
continuation of 2. So,
Hmm.
it follows the character David Mason, which we see in number 2. He's
Yeah.
kind of more in the set in the future, but it's still kind of like modern technology and stuff, so no like weird jetpacks or jump packs or specialists like in
Yeah.
3 and 4. Um and then it's not like super far back like in Cold War or Black Ops 6 and all that. So how do I put this lightly? Apparently, the last time I looked, because I was actually contemplating on buying it, but it almost has 1 star in ratings out of 5.
What?
It has done so bad that
Gosh.
I wish I could pull up the reviews. I should have taken pictures of the reviews before this, but people were like drilling into this game and I was like, "Holy crap." And I will admit a lot of the things that people have been saying about it, I can absolutely get behind and I agree it is stupid. Because like Travis here, I really only care about the story. In this case for me it's Modern Warfare. If I am going to get a zombies Call of Duty, it is going to be Black Ops. Like those are the two only versions that I would contemplating. Well, actually, that's not true, but I'll get to that in a moment. Um, but basically, and people can correct me if I'm wrong too, because people could be completely bullshitting just to get Call of Duty out of business. I don't know, and not like they will because they've had trash releases like this before, where
Oh God.
they'll have one bad game a year and then they'll the next year it'll be amazing. Like I feel like that was the case between um the Modern Warfare's Cold War and Black Ops 6. So like Modern Warfare 2019, mwah, masterpiece. Loved that game, loved the multiplayer, loved the story. I loved the co-op mode and then their introduction to their battle royale Warzone. And then right after that, we got Cold War, which I wasn't really excited for. I thought the story was all right. I think I still prefer Modern Warfare. Then we go into Modern Warfare 2. Again, love the campaign. Multiplayer, kind of like what Travis said, kind of a copy and paste of Modern Warfare 2019. So I wasn't like overly hyped about the campaign or about the multiplayer, but something that they did add that was awesome was called DMZ. I don't know if you ever played that one, Travis.
Which one?
So DMZ is almost like a battle royale, except you go in and instead of eliminating everyone on the island, you
Oh,
loot, you do
zombies.
missions, not
Oh,
zombies necessarily, but like you get money. You do fight bots, like you do fight like enemy combatants and stuff, and other players as well,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, like you pick out a loadout and then you land and then you can use that loadout and if you kill like bots or whatever and you can pick up whatever weapon, you can keep it and reuse it in the next match, but if you die, you lose it.
Yep,
Okay.
you lose
Yeah.
everything if you die. So it's like an extraction shooter. I don't know if you saw Alex's text earlier. He was talking about another one, which I might try out because I think it's free as well. Um, and even if it's not, I might actually buy it. But yeah, it's an extraction shooter, which was kind of a new concept to me. Like I thought that was probably one of the coolest things ever, because like you didn't have to. Like I said, it's like a battle royale, but you don't have to like kill everyone to win. You basically just have to extract to progress, and the more you
Hmm.
progress, the more like tools and weapons and stuff. It was fun. It was just like a lot of fun. There wasn't necessarily a story to it, but it was just loads of fun. And
I did
then,
enjoy that. They had one like that with zombies. It was like a never-ending
yep,
zombie game mode. And it was really
I think yeah, did you play that one with us? I can't remember if you got Modern Warfare 3, because that's the one where it's like DMZ but with zombies. Like it's the
yeah,
extraction one, and then the other players are not bad guys. Like they're not
yeah.
there to agitate you. It's just specifically zombies and enemy like bots. But
I played that one. I
um,
enjoyed it. I thought it was
yeah,
really fun. It's probably one of my favorite ones to play.
yeah, and I think that was the appeal of that one. And then, yeah, the story wasn't as great as 2 or 1. I still think it's up there, and I still prefer that storyline over the Black Ops games, even though they killed off my favorite character, but whatever. I'll I'll uh I'll let that slide because I got another character that's pretty awesome still alive. All of them are awesome in my opinion, just like
I'm reading some
specifically
of
the
these
two I'm talking
comments.
about. Oh yeah, are you?
But there's
Dude, yeah.
apparently there's no pausing, and there's also
Yep.
no like mid mission checkpoints.
Nope. So it's
That's so
literally
stupid.
a continuational thing. And on top of that,
Ah,
I don't know if you got to it yet, but it's a co-op like
yeah.
it's a four-player co-op campaign,
Uh-huh.
and if you try to solo it, it's basically impossible, is
Are
what
you
I read in the
serious?
comments. Yeah. So you
Oh, that's
can't
so
even solo the
stupid,
game. Yep.
man.
I read another comment that said you can't have some multiplayer features unless you finish the campaign.
Oh
There's
my
now random
gosh.
ass boss fights in Black Ops 7's campaign. Like
This is
they
so
just added
stupid.
yeah, they added a ton of unnecessary garbage. I will say though, I've talked with a coworker. He said that was the only thing he did not download was the campaign because he heard so much bad stuff about it. He says the multiplayer and the zombies are still pretty solid. I feel like the only reason I would download it is the zombies, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm very hesitant on buying it or playing it, so I might just hold off until I see some gameplay. Like I might see if any of my like the old YouTubers that I used to watch is uploading it right now, see if they like it at all, and if not, then I'll probably just wait till Modern Warfare 4 if that becomes a thing, because I'm actually curious what Call of Duty they're going to come out with next year if they even do. Because at this point, I feel like they might. Like, I feel like they're pulling a Disney. Like, they have a lot of hit or misses. And we kind of talked about this in one of my previous episodes was the companies failing their franchises.
Yeah.
And Activision was among them. And I don't know. Like, I don't want to, like, necessarily trash talk Call of Duty, like, because, like you said, I grew up loving the franchise. I grew up with Black Ops 1 zombies, Black Ops 2 zombies. I got that Black Ops 2 was like the first one where I got into the multiplayer. The first multiplayer I ever played was Modern Warfare 2 or 3
Sure.
because I played it at a friend's house. Um, but the one that I bought and had at my house was Black Ops 2. Like that was a phenomenal game. And then me and my brother were super excited for Black Ops 3. Loved that zombies. The multiplayer was all right. Couldn't finish the campaign because it was so bad. Black Ops 4 kind of the same deal. Like the multiplayer was fun. It just didn't feel like Call of Duty. And then that was also their first attempt at a battle royale, which was called Blackout, and it was cool, but I think Warzone definitely trumped it. And then to those who know, yeah, 2019 rolls around, and that's when Modern Warfare drops, which I think is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. Like I can openly admit that.
I think Black
Um,
Ops 3 and Cold War are one of my top twos.
Black Ops 3 and Cold War.
Mm.
Yeah. I can understand that. I really like I totally skipped over it
Ooh,
because
World
it
War II
wasn't
is
as
also one of my
popular.
favorites.
World War II I heard was really good. Same, and I guess Vanguard was along the lines of that as well. Never played Vanguard
Neither
though.
have I.
Um but the one I remember like loving but a lot of people hated was Call of Duty Ghosts. And I loved the story, never really played the multiplayer, and then instead of zombies, they had an alien game mode, which I thought was actually pretty cool. Not as
Mm.
good as zombies, but I felt like it had potential. And I don't know if there are people willing to speak up in the comments or anything, like I don't know if anyone wants to back me up here or if I'm delusional and that game wasn't as great as I thought. I'm pretty sure it was though. I don't know. And I'm trying to think. They've had a Call of Duty released every year from what I understand. Like let me see. If I can like roll back my memory just even a little bit, cuz oh man, I think I have Ghosts right here actually. I can see what date it came out, but if you want to talk about your Call of Duty experiences and if there's anything that really sticks out to you.
Okay. Yeah, well, mostly I would play like zombies. My brother and I would play a lot of. Well, we both play zombies, but he played more of like online multiplayer, and since I was horrible with online multiplayer, unless if it was in hardcore mode, I love hardcore mode because it makes it easier. It's easier, but not easy because it's like one shot, one kill, which is really fun and really easy because even if you spray prey, you hit something, it's dead. So it's not like you have to like precisely hit like several times in one spot or whatever. Um, Even though I do miss the whole like Call of Duty like game killing logic where you can shoot someone 7 times in the head and they won't die, but you shoot them once in the foot and they're dead. Like I think that's always been funny. There was a zombie map that I really like to play. I don't know the name of it, but it's like in the desert. Well, you start off in the desert and in like a little square building, and then like you fall into the ground or whatever, and there's like a old like western city and underground, and it's got like a church, and it's got a giant. He walks around in there. There's a lot of cool things you can do down there. There's a lot of Easter eggs in that one. I think that's why I like it because there's so much Easter eggs in there. Um, my brother and I would play that for hours. We also played. I don't remember what Call of Duty it was, but there's one zombies map where you are in like Olympians time with like the Greek gods and stuff like that. You like start off in the center of like a fight in arena or whatever, and zombies come at you, and you can go off, I think, 4 different paths or whatever. But that one's really fun.
Oh, wait, are you talking about Black Ops 4?
I don't know what one it was. I just remembered playing that map. That's my thing
Cuz
about Call of Duty is like I don't remember the specific games, but I remember like
so
certain maps and aspects.
I was going to say, so you said the Olympians, was it in like a gladiator like arena
Arena?
kind of?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was Black Ops 4. I remember that cuz
loved it. So fun.
that
The
one
zombies in that
had.
were fun though.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing I can agree on is like I heard cuz I like you said I haven't played every Call of Duty and there's so many and I'll even go through that in a second, but yeah, no, like Black oh my gosh, like Black Ops, or actually it was Call of Duty World at War that started it, but then Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 1, I mean, sorry, was kind of like where it kicked off from what I remember. Like a lot of people, yes, remember World at War and everything, but like they didn't bring back zombies till Black Ops 1 from what I remember. And again, people could probably correct us and whatnot. Um, but do you want to hear all the Call of Duties? I'll start with Black Ops 2 since that's the one probably both memorable to us. But I could even start like earlier to like Modern Warfare or like the first set of Modern Warfares or Black Ops 1. What do you
Are you
think?
going just like all of Call of Duty or just their Black Ops series?
I'm gonna kind of make it a point because yeah, it'll be all the main ones because there are a bunch
Mm.
of mobile apps. I will not be touching
I'm
those.
cracked. I'm just kidding. I'm really good with mobile game.
So, but yeah, should we just start with Black Ops 2?
Yeah, you're
Alrighty,
fine.
Black Ops 2, 2012. Call of Duty Ghosts, 2013. Advanced Warfare, 2014. Black Ops 3, 2015. Infinite Warfare, 2016. World War II, 2017. Black Ops 4, 2018. And then, of course, Modern Warfare, 2019. So, you
Good
guys kind of
lord.
guessed the pattern. There isn't really a pattern, but it's the fact that, hey, they released one every freaking year. Like, oh my gosh. Like, okay, I'm not going to plead innocent
Oh,
in any of
you
this because
you're
I
so
have,
right.
yeah, I've bought almost every Call of Duty since 2019. I bought 2019, I bought Cold War, I skipped Vanguard, but then I got Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 6 right after that.
Oh,
So, I don't know. I think this is the pattern though. Like this has to be the pattern cuz like looking at it logically, like what do you think the next game will be? I think it's going to be like Vanguard where it's either going to be a standalone or they'll spin it back around and do Modern Warfare 4, which will probably be the last in the franchise. But what do you think?
um, yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like, well, I feel like so they released this one, or they're going to, and if they, I don't know, I think they might have already. But anyways, they released the Black Ops 7, and they're already getting ridiculous amount of like stupid like, which is good points. Not just saying like they're stupid comments or reviews, like they're good pointed reviews. But like I feel like they're gonna change, like they're gonna go a whole different route, like completely from this one, because they're gonna probably send it out, and this game's probably gonna absolutely flop like a pancake, and
Yep.
they're probably not gonna make any money on it or anything. So they're gonna go a whole different route. So I think they're gonna try to like look back at like certain other games in there, which I mean they're not really great at doing that, but like I feel like this should be a turning point for them to like, oh hey, maybe we should do a game that everyone's really loved and try to like, go off that storyline or something different. Um I hope that obviously you can pause it. I hope you can have mid game checkpoints. That'd be nice in the next one. But I don't know what timeline they're gonna go for because they kind of jump all over the place sometimes.
I was gonna
Like they
say
went
what
Infinite Warfare straight to World War II, and I'm just like, okay, all right.
what what would you want if you could pick which timeline they did? So past, like a past war, modern, kind of like our time now, or would you want to go to the future?
Oh no, I would want to go back to like what I liked about Call of Duty, did like about Call of Duty is how they would like show old wars or show old battles or whatever. And it's cool to like learn about history in that way and learn about it and while playing the game at the same time. And I thought it was kind of cool, but then they just went off on this like dramatic like fantasy well, it's not fantasy, but like like out of the pocket, out of the box, like stuff. And I'm like, this is cool, but like, I like how it felt like almost super realistic. Like World War II, I thought was really cool. Like the just like reloading like your single shot rifles would like actually make like the cha-ching sound effects, and like
Oh, the M1
your
Garand.
character would like throw like one of those grenades on a stick. I forgot what they're called, but like he'd smack it or whatever. Or, like he would like do some. There was really cool animation styles that the characters would do, and I loved that aspect in Call of Duty. They really went home around on the World War II, and I think it would be cool to like do something around that time period or like in a different area or whatever. I think it would be cool to have like an older styled war game.
See, I'm kind of the opposite against that. Not
Mm.
like, here's the thing. I don't hate World War II. In fact, like I think it's one of the coolest eras. My problem is there's already so many World War II games. Like I'm pretty sure Call of Duty itself has like 3 games that are centered in World War II. Like I'm pretty sure Call of Duty 2 was World War II, and then what you uh is it so actually, yeah, there's Call of Duty 2, which I'm pretty sure takes place during World War II. There's Call of Duty World War II, and then there's Call of Duty Vanguard. And I'm pretty sure all 3 of those take place in World War II. And again, not knocking it for that, but it's just because they have so many, I feel like they I mean, I guess like you said, they could probably take it from different perspectives. Like I don't think I ever really played any of those campaigns, but maybe you could do it like from the perspective, like, you know, if there's like a perspective of D-Day or like a perspective in another part of the war or
Yeah.
whatever, like another historical part of it. But I don't know, like I so I'm not for the future either though, cuz I think that's not Call of Duty. It just doesn't feel like Call of Duty. And that's what I really liked about the Modern Warfare franchise and even the Ghost Call of Duty, which again I feel like in my opinion is overly hated, but it's in a post-apocalyptic world where like it's not futury, but it's like basically trying to get human civilization back to where it needs to be. Like humanity's in ruins because there was like a nuclear event, and like, so the ghosts were like kind of like peacekeepers trying to bring the world back to order basically. And I thought that was probably like one of the coolest ideas out there,
Yeah.
and because of the hate it got, like they never expounded. And admittedly, and I hate to say this, but I kind of hope that knocks them down a few pegs from Black Ops 7. They're like, "Oh, people didn't like this. Let's not try that again." So, go back to formula, and yes, again, like progressively the Modern Warfares weren't as great as they were, but try and fix it. Like I feel like that's the thing with Call of Duty 2 is they're also hit or miss. Like there's a lot of average ones. Like I would say Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 6 were pretty average. Like I think Black Ops 6's story was pretty good, but like in terms of like multiplayer it was the same formula. So,
Yeah.
and not that I want them to stray away from that either, because I would love nothing more for like me, you, and a couple of the other guys to like have a night of either TDM or search and destroy or whatever, or even just a custom lobby where we play like gunfight or gun
I would
game or
love
whatever.
nothing more than that to happen.
Yeah. And then again, like zombies, like make a really good zombies too. So, but
But hear me out. If we do it,
mhm.
we can be playful. But when it's time to be serious, we need to be serious. Please. Please. I am telling you, there's nothing more annoying than playing zombies and there's that one person that screws with you the whole time and you get down to, oh hey, buy this door or we die, and they just teabag you or they don't
Oh my
revive you
gosh.
and the door doesn't get opened and you die. Oh, that's so aggravating. But
Oh my
accidents
gosh,
happen.
yeah.
Accidents happen. I get it. Okay.
That doesn't sound like an
But
accident. That
if you
sounds
do it on
intentional.
purpose, I mean, like, let's say, like, you were running to get to them, but you didn't make it in time and they all die, that's fine. But if you're just purposely being a jerk or goofing around, like, it's fine when you know, like, the round just started, goof around, or the last zombie, you kill it, goof around, whatever. But if it's like, you know everyone's struggling,
Yeah.
come on.
And that's totally fair. And I mean, oh, man, yeah. I don't know. I miss the 2019 Call of Duty era so much. Like I
Hmm.
really do. Like I hate that they could probably remaster it. Like they don't need to, but I would not say no to that, and just being able to like either transfer your stuff back over, cuz that was the great thing about Black Ops, or sorry, Modern Warfare 2 and 3 is everything that you got from 2 transferred over to 3. So all your skins, all your weapons, and then on top of that they added new weapons, so like you had everything. You not only had your old weapons that you already leveled up, you got a new set of other guns that you could level up too. So like there was new stuff, yes, but then you also had your old stuff, so you didn't have to like switch between two games, you know? Like you didn't have to like worry about losing everything.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish they started that with Modern Warfare 1 because in my opinion that's where all the best weapons and stuff were. But, c'est la vie. But you said you wanted another like older war kind of game for
Yeah.
this upcoming year. I'm gonna say like specifically, like if we're gonna go like generally, like pretty generalizing, I'm gonna say a modern era, so like our current time or maybe a little bit far in the future, like Black Ops 7 or Black Ops 2 did. So that way it was closer to our time, but like far enough in the future where you could have some unrealistic gadgets that weren't like terribly unrealistic. Um, but yeah, no, I'd want a modern era game, and then specifically, I want either Modern Warfare 4 or Call of Duty Ghosts 2. Because, again, I could be in the minority here. I want a Ghosts 2 though. If you're not, or if you're gonna keep on trying to experiment by doing dumb shit like you did with 7, then I don't know, maybe contemplate thinking about doing other niche like titles in your like slew of Call of Duties. Just don't do an Advanced Warfare 2 or an Infinite Warfare 2. Please, for the love of all that's holy, don't do either of those. Because from what I understand, that's basically what Black Ops 7 is. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Let's not
I,
do that.
is there any in the franchise you'd specifically want, though?
That I want to play, or
No, like, is there any like Call of Duties you want a continuation, or just specifically like you want like
um,
it just has to be an older war like World War One or two or I
doesn't
don't
have
know.
to be like old. Um, hold on. I'm trying to get back to the list it has. So let's see here. They have Modern Warfare 2 is pretty solid in my opinion. I
You
really enjoy
talking the original 2009, or you talking about the
2009.
2022 2009 version?
I really enjoyed that one. I remember I played it with my buddy Joseph back over at his house. His we're playing it on his TV, and we would always take turns, and him and his older brother would always teach me how to like properly play the mission, and sometimes we'd watch his brother play it. But I enjoyed like the whole snowmobile scene, or like even just in the beginning where you're like have to sneak around these bushes so they can't see you. But just like there's a path dead center, but there's bushes on either side. You have to like sneak around these bushes, and sometimes you can't move, or else they'll hear you or whatever. And it's really fun and interesting. And then you get to ride that snowmobile down the mountain, and you're still like with one hand sideways, which is completely impossible to hit a shot. But anyways, it's really funny because you get to like and cool to like shoot your gun at that angle at going down a hill, and it's a really cool scene, especially when you jump off that like cliff jump. And you think your character's gonna like die and fall, but a hand reaches out and saves you. It's really cool. Anyways,
Yeah, and I
you
mean,
know, stuff like that would be cool.
I feel like you'd enjoy the new Modern Warfares as well, because they do take some elements from the older games, and they do that. Like,
Yeah.
um, in fact, in Modern Warfare 2 2022, which I'm replaying on stream, there was a mission where you're wearing ghillie suits, like you play as Gaz, and you're with Price, and you're sniping basically like a whole camp of enemies, and he'll tell you like how far they are. Like, oh, he's like 4 meters away, so you're 2.5 notches to land a direct hit. So you like have to like line up your sniper and everything to land the shots. It's super cool. Like, I loved that game. I loved playing the first one again, and I'm really enjoying replaying the second one, and I oh man, such good games. I
Yeah.
do love the old ones too. And I get it. I know they're more realistic audience who might hate on the newer ones, but I hate that they killed off Ghost and Soap. Like they
Yeah.
killed off Ghost before we got to know anything about him in the
Mm-hmm.
second one. Like, you had to have read the comics
You
that I
understand.
think they released before the game came out,
Mm-hmm.
and you find out he's such a badass character. Like, he basically faked his death, and that's why they call him Ghost, so no one really knows his real name. Like, such a badass character, and they like kill him off in the dumbest way. Like, you get betrayed by Shepard, and then
Yeah.
Roach, the character you play as, you and him get burned alive. Like, or well, Ghost is dead, but like Roach is still like laying there helpless, like being burned alive, or at least I think so. And it's just so messed up. And but like, and I get it. Again, I get it's more realistic. But Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, like the new ones, are definitely my favorite Call of Duty story right now. And I hope with that dumb cliffhanger from 3, they better make a Modern Warfare 4. I swear, if they don't, and they just leave us with, oh, Soap was shot in the head by the bad guy and the bad guy got away, I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's what
be not
happened.
only, yeah. So
That's so stupid.
I'm gonna
No
be so
offense.
mad. Oh,
Like
well,
like
no, I
I I,
agree
I
with
want to
you.
play Modern Warfare 3. I think the last one I played was that like Modern Warfare. The one was it? Is it the one that came out in 22?
So
Yeah,
2019 was the one with like
2019 is yeah. I played
Alex
that one.
and Price and Gaz, and
That
then
one was so good. The
yeah,
realistic graphics on it were insane.
Modern Warfare 2022. You have Soap, Ghost, Price, and Gaz. So like the original 4141 from like Modern Warfare 29 or 2009. Because that's the other funny thing too is I totally forgot Gaz was a character in the old Modern Warfare from like 2007. He was a character, but he died in the last mission of the first game. And you're playing as Soap the whole time, but he's like a silent protagonist, so he never speaks. And then when you get into Modern Warfare 2, 2009, you find out the Mohawk guy is Soap, and that's because you never see Soap's face in the first Modern Warfare. So you're like, who is this John McTavish that I've been like helping the them like with missions and stuff? Like he's just a completely new character. And then when you go and save Price from the Gulag, and he's like Soap, and he's like Captain Price, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Soap, the badass with the mohawk. Like that's Soap this whole time. But it was really cool, and I I would love something like that in a newer Call of Duty. Honestly, is like a continuation of an already really good story. So I feel like that's just what they're lacking as of late. So
I definitely need to play the stories more. I have Black Ops, or not Black Ops, Modern Warfare from the 2019. I have that one.
do you
Um,
have
I
Modern Warfare
believe I
2 or
have Modern
3?
Warfare 2. I definitely don't have 3, but I believe for a fact I have 2. I
I
don't.
thought you did have 3. Because you said
I,
you played the zombies mode.
I played Zombies. I don't think I actually had. I don't.
Well,
Black
that
Ops
mode
3
wasn't
doesn't look
free.
familiar. Because they had
Okay,
a,
then.
there was a zombie mode. It was like, what was it? It was on a Modern Warfare. I don't believe it was 3, because Fleet 3 just came out like 2023.
Well, 3 was the only one with, like, was the only Modern Warfare with zombies. The only other Call of Duties that had zombies was the Black Ops ones and Infinite and Advanced Warfare. Those
Hmm.
were, like, the only ones that had zombies. Like, Modern Warfare's 1
Slap
through
me
3, the
silly.
original trilogy, didn't have it, and then Modern Warfare 1 and 2 didn't have it. But then because Activision worked on those ones, they put zombies in the third one. So,
Hmm. Well, slap me
like,
silly. I'll have to check my library and see if I have them.
yeah, no, I definitely. And here's the awesome part too: is you can download just the campaign if you want. Like, you don't have to download the multiplayer and stuff. So you can
Hmm.
just download the campaign, play through it, and then like delete it right after, just so you can download the next one, and it's not
Oh,
as like
that's
big of
awesome.
a game. Yeah, because that's what I've been doing. I downloaded 2019, played through the campaign, and then deleted it, and then downloaded Modern Warfare 2, and now I'm replaying through those campaigns. And honestly, after I re-download Modern Warfare 3, I might just go back to playing that one because I loved the zombies mode. I loved I enjoyed the multiplayer. Again, not as good as like 2019's, but like I love the multiplayer. I just wish they had some of the older maps from 2019. But oh well. But we're about to run out of time though, so um there was one more thing I was gonna say before I kind of closed my thoughts with Call of Duty, but like I think the reason why I like modern Call of Duty, like Call of Duties that take place during modern time, is because they're almost like vigilantes slash superheroes, but like super down to earth. They're like more realistic versions of Batman, and I think that's why I
Oh
like them
yeah,
so much because they're like real world heroes that are like
they they
Commissioner
they
Gordon
stand
kind
up
of
for their morals and stuff.
well they like save the world from going into a world war again. Like they're behind the scenes doing stuff to like prevent like bad guys like shooting random missiles at countries or like stopping terrorist organizations like so like real world hero shit
Yeah,
and then like preventing like these big catastrophes which is just awesome but and I wouldn't even mind this like if there was like a Call of Duty like okay like hear me out people Call of Duty Vigilantes and it's literally like basically like the Punisher, like military
oh,
experienced character that like goes around like stopping criminals, terrorist organizations, etc. Like I feel like that could be a cool concept.
that would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
And if
What
they would
about
like
you?
let you pick whatever character you'd want to use, that'd be cool.
Yeah, no, that would be dope. Like I would definitely have a ghost themed character like just for the sake of Ghost from Modern Warfare and Call of Duty Ghosts. Like that's just my favorite thing. Like I feel like Call of Duty Ghosts, that's like their version of the Mandalorians. Like they all wear like skull themed masks and they just look so badass. Like I love it. Any closing thoughts? Like would you like do you have any ideas on how you'd make up a Call of Duty or like
Oh, make a Call of Duty? I don't know. I like to drive vehicles a lot, so I wouldn't make it like primarily vehicle oriented, but like I think like I don't know. Um,
see that kind of makes me surprised you don't play something like War Thunder with like Andrew and Garion. Because if you like vehicles,
I
then
I do. It's just I love Andrew and Garen. I do. They're great people. That game is fun and all, but I feel like it's so slow. It's
yeah,
so slow, and that's what kills me. Is that it's like you're in a tank, and I get it. It's real like real world time and like how it would like actually be, but like they're so low. Like I keep pushing
I
B or like I'll like spam my trigger or joystick. I'm like, go faster. And then I die because I'm not going fast enough. Like it's a cool concept for a game, but uh, I couldn't. I couldn't do it.
yeah.
But I want something like airplanes. Like that there's a game called Ace Combat which is like you can like dogfight and just like constantly like just you're just flying around the airplanes and you're shooting other airplanes down. Like that's really fun. But like if Call of Duty had something like that, like at least like a big part of the story is about like you know aerial combat, or I think it'd be fun. But I
Yeah,
really
I
love
and I
like
agree with
dogfights and old
you.
school airplanes.
Yeah. I do agree with you on the War Thunder thing. I never really got the appeal to be honest. Like glad Andrew and Gary glad you guys love that game. Cannot understand like I couldn't get into it.
Mm-mm.
Really couldn't. I'm more of a ground soldier. Like if I was in the military, I wouldn't be driving the tank. I'd be running alongside the tank like with a gun. So,
Yeah, I feel like a tank's just an easy target. Well, not an easy target. Well, it is because it's a bigger target, but it's not easy to take out. But
yeah.
it is definitely an easy target to spot out. As if I was like on my 2 feet, I can hide behind a bush or behind a brick wall or something and try to hide. I would definitely drive a vehicle though, for sure. Like I would
Yeah.
run on foot, but I would also drive my vehicle around.
Amen. Alrighty. Well, that is the end of this podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys have not already, please go check out my boy Phantom Voyager. It's spelled exactly how it is on the screen. Go check him out on Twitch. His YouTube is Griffin Shock. And then, do you have any other socials right now?
No.
Like that you upload stuff? Okay. So yeah, Phantom Voyager specifically for Twitch, and then Griffin Shock for YouTube. He does some awesome stuff over there, some awesome single player Let's Play games. Yeah, if you guys are already here on this channel, I've been streaming a lot of Call of Duty, and if you guys are interested in that. Same for YouTube. YouTube, it's a hyphen instead of an underscore, but for both TikTok and Twitch, it's underscore between Multi and Might, and then for YouTube and I think Instagram, it's a hyphen. But anyway, if you guys haven't checked out our other friends like the Noirag or Avalanche 515, I believe, and then go check out me and Travis's podcast YouTube channel where we have all our old episodes. You can check those out there. If you guys have any suggestions for episodes, or if you guys want to communicate in the comments below, give your opinions on things we talk about, that'd be awesome. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy it. That would be appreciated as well. But other than that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.